3, 2, 1.
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading number 996. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, if you are a reoccurring viewer, you enjoy my work and would like to help support it, you can do so by sticking around and hitting the subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do feel called to subscribe and stick around, welcome. Thank you very much for your support as well as your presence during this reading. For some reason, I have the autistic mystic on my mind. Maybe that is a significant reader for you. I know that he makes videos here on YouTube. I don't know about any other social media, but he's on my mind for some reason. But getting into interpreting the number 996, the number 9 is about purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. You could feel a strong sense of purpose when it comes to letting go of thoughts and feelings and beliefs and, people and situations that do not serve your highest good or your well-being or the highest good of all. I feel like I just got confirmation for you to let go of someone or something, or many someones or somethings in particular, to pursue this sense of purpose. That confirmation, if you want to know, I burped a little bit, and if you've been around, you know for me that is a sign or confirmation of release. So there's some sort of change or transformation, whether it's happening within you, outside of you, or both. It feels like you're feeling guided somewhere by your intuition, by your spirit guides, by the universe, by whatever higher power you believe in. Some people may call you strict or high maintenance, but in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with wanting the best. No matter what form it comes in. Because I believe we all deserve to have the best, to be happy and at peace with abundance and fulfillment, even though that isn't all that life is. I think because that isn't all that life is, we deserve it even more. When things aren't scary or difficult, we deserve to make the most out of when we're feeling confident and free and like things are easy and predictable. Maybe someone here is dealing with more of the mundane, like things are getting so predictable that it's getting boring, maybe even a little hard to stay focused. And maybe what can help you stay focused is appreciating that things are boring, that they're not scary and unpredictable. That could help for somebody, because I know I'm kind of in that mindset today just because it's the beginning of the week for me and I'm tired, but that's a good thing. We could perceive it being boring as a bad thing or a good thing. Perceiving it as a bad thing is going to push us away from our goals, and perceiving it as a good thing is going to bring us closer to them. Because if it's good, why wouldn't you stick to it? If it's bad, why wouldn't you stop? I feel like there's a need here to be careful with what you think and feel and believe about yourself and people or situations or things that you're committed to outside of yourself. Make sure you're maintaining a mindset that helps you, continue to make good decisions that bring you closer to the relationships and situations that you want out of life, that you believe that you deserve, just 'cause, Number 6 is about a choice between self-love and self-destruction, ultimately encouraging you to choose self-love. It may not be easy, but it is what you deserve. You are worth the effort and the fight that it takes to be able to choose yourself when you deserve to, when you need to. Whether it's between choosing to give to yourself or another person, or choosing within yourself to love yourself rather than to hate yourself, or whatever. It's okay to be a little more selfish and to focus on yourself and to prioritize yourself and put yourself first. Especially if you want to protect yourself, it's important to be comfortable with putting yourself first. And I was going to say in protecting yourself, but I just had a recent reading for somebody, maybe there could be somebody watching this, where I talked about how learning to put yourself first could be a warning to protect you from people who act entitled to you or what you have, because depending on the person or the situation, it can get dangerous. So this could, like for that other person, or this could be confirmation for you, or this is just the same message for another person. This could be a warning to learn how to protect yourself before it's too late. I think that's a good way to put it without getting too specific, or trying to anyway. Adding up these numbers, 9 plus 9 is 18, 18 plus 6 is 24, and 2 plus 4 is 6, which is confirmation to choose self-love and to choose yourself when you need to, and even when you want to. You gotta be a little more careful though when it comes to when you want to, because we can't be too selfish, We have to balance, as I said in the previous reading, being selfish with being generous. And navigating that is totally up to you and within your control. I'm going to move into the cards now, starting with the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. I'm just going to draw a few of these cards. The first one we have, is the Empress. It says, creative impulses, compassion, maternal, nurturing, love yourself, kindness. In reverse, it says, too hard on yourself, give yourself some room to make mistakes. And the Empress here does have the number 3 on it. I did say in a reading recently that number could be really significant. It's been very significant in general for a hot minute now. This Empress card really just feels like confirmation and encouragement to choose yourself, to choose self-love, to choose self-care, and to choose to put yourself first instead of last. This card is clearly encouraging you to be kinder to yourself, more patient, and to let yourself make mistakes, to be wrong, to be imperfect, and to be human. And part of being human, we can get an ego. And because of that, sometimes we can be wrong and imperfect, not all-knowing. So this could be an opportunity for you to honor the human side of yourself. Like when we think of spirituality, it's all about the soul. But sometimes it's also about being a human, which is a soul and a vessel, as some people perceive it. I didn't say it, so I will say that the number 3, for whoever doesn't know, is about self-expression and communication, honesty, healing, growing as a person, becoming wiser, and committing not only to yourself, first and foremost, as is made clear in this reading as confirmation of that, but also to anyone or anything outside of yourself that truly does mean the most to you. Self-love and self-care is an important part of any foundation, any project, any relationship. You have to know how to put yourself first and how to respect your own needs and your own desires. How to just respect who you truly are. Let's go ahead and pull the next card here. I'm kind of really feeling this reading here, because I know we probably come across a lot of readings that talk about self-love and self-care, but that's probably happening for a reason. I personally do believe that our ancestors collectively, and just light forces in general that support our fight for good, are really trying to guide us to learn how to love ourselves. Because if we can't love ourselves, if we can't choose ourselves and take care of ourselves, we can't love others and take care of others and protect each other and all of that. As I feel a lot of Americans are resonating with, not to get too political, but we can't help or take care of other countries if we can't even help or take care of our own. It all starts at home. No matter what country you're from, it all starts at home. And let me tell you why. I do mention it a lot, but I think it's necessary, because some people, you don't even know who I am and you just found this video. But it starts at home, because homes create communities. Communities create states or provinces or territories. And those pieces of land together create countries. And those countries create continents. And continents create the world as a whole. So next time you feel like you're feeling worthless, or like your voice doesn't matter, or how you show up in the world doesn't matter, remember how truly connected everyone and everything really is. Seriously. This next card is the 3 of Wands in reverse. That number 3 is really, really coming through for somebody upright. It says partnership, meetup, cooperation, collaboration, communication, social, and date. I think it also says trust. And in reverse, as the card came out, it says limiting self, self-doubt, fear, and thinking bigger. There's confirmation of what I was just talking about. Remember how connected we all are by thinking bigger. Just saw 4, 5, 6, a sign to trust that everything happens for a reason. Your spirit guides really want you to remember how connected we all are for a reason. I feel like they want you to value yourself more and respect yourself more when it comes to your needs, your desires, who you are. It does feel like there's a blockage here. It feels like there's an opportunity that you want, that you might have planned for, but you haven't quite executed because, you know, you don't believe in yourself or trust yourself or value yourself as much as you should. The last card from this deck is the Knight of Cups, 543. Trust that everything happens for a reason. This card says grace, fluid, momentum, focus, action, and emotional stability. In reverse, it says disappointment, sulky, gloomy, brooding, think before you act, logic over emotion, and impulsivity. I feel that this is about mastering your emotional self. You have a knight here who isn't as powerful as an empress. This is more inner child, how you express yourself emotionally, how you express your thoughts and your ideas and your beliefs. You might need to work on that. I'm going to finish up this reading by drawing out a couple of cards from this box here, starting with song lyrics from the song Little One. Oh, I love this. That says, it's by Highly Suspect, has number 32 on it. 3 plus 2 is 5, which is about change and transformation. It says, I hope you know that you are worth it all along. The little one here, this is really reminding me of your inner child, like I mentioned here with the Knight of Cups. When it comes to learning how to express yourself in whatever way, think back to childhood and what initially stopped you from being authentic in how you express yourself. That might give you some insight in how to do better. The last card is you are not allowed to compromise yourself. I feel like this is a boundary that is important to set with yourself, and it's almost like your spirit guides are also coming through. You're not allowed to do this. This is not good. It's not okay. It's not going to protect you. As much as it might feel in the moment, you know, you could be having like some sort of fear response and it feels safe right now, or it did when you were a kid, but now that you're older, it might not have the same effect. This card does have the number 48 on it. 4 plus 8 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3, 3, 3, and 5. I know that one of my videos, Mystery Reading number 333, has been getting quite a bit of views lately, so who knows? If this 3 is really jumping at you, maybe haunting you, that reading could be significant for you. But I do think that it's very clear here to learn how to express yourself, to be honest with your voice, or even in your art, if you feel called to do that. I think your main priority is to focus on healing and growing and evolving to become the best version of yourself, as defined by valuing and respecting yourself in the way that you deserve. I think it's really, really important to commit to yourself, to this path or this journey of healing and growing and learning how to use your voice. And if you're already committed, this is just one big confirmation video for you, maybe to help you stay focused or confident or on track with what you're already doing or working on. As long as you have that commitment to yourself, you will attract committed, supportive relationships, and it will be easier for you to commit to projects or opportunities that are outside of yourself. Maybe there also needs to be, you need to learn how to also have a healthier balance between work and play so you don't get burnt out and give up.